Hello and welcome to the 2024 season. I know we're a couple of weeks behind. I'm going to try and make it up with a couple of videos this week. But the first one I wanted to focus on is title, kick is a kick is a kick. And that's the concept of that by rule, a ball continues to be a kick until it is possessed by R. So we have 3 plays I want to look at that kind of exemplify this rule. And this is a crew call. It's not just on the deep, not just on the referee. It's a crew call. Anytime a crew awards K a touchdown on either a scrimmage kick or free kick, the first question on everyone's mind on the crew needs to be, how did K get the ball? There's only one right answer. It's got to be a reception, reception, catch, whatever you call it, by R. R has to possess the ball. Then they have to fumble the ball. Then if K gets possession of it, they can score a touchdown. Otherwise, R cannot advance it. K cannot advance it other than that. So it has to be possessed and then fumbled. So we got about 3 plays to look at. I think, 2 free kicks and 1 scrimmage kick. And the free kick is more there's a foul and what to do about that. So we got a kickoff here. Alright, so we have the kickoff. We try to follow the path of the ball. Just got muffed at the 20, muffed again, muffed again. The crew does a good job of covering this, staying on top of it, and then K recovers the ball. We have a touchdown signal. So let's try to go all the way back. So the first thing we need to determine is, was there ever possession and control by R? And I think the answer is no. This just gets repeatedly muffed until K hits it. So this would not be, and K recovers. Now, another aspect of the rule here, and that is, once this ball goes across the goal line, it's now dead. By rule, it is dead. So we have a kick that, remember, it's still a kick, crosses the goal line. In Federation rule, this ball is dead. Once a kick crosses the goal line, it's dead. So right here, we're muffing around, bopping it around. Again, good job by the referee. You're on the goal line. Okay with the wings staying where they are. There's a lot going on. But referee, once that ball crosses your path on the goal line, we should just be killing it as the play's dead. Now, there's a lot going on in this play. You easily get caught up in the moment. Sometimes things happen. And as with every year, every video we put out, we are not criticizing the crew whatsoever. These videos and plays are just for learning, so everyone can learn. We can all be on the same page. That's what this is about. So it's easy to get caught up in this moment, easy to forget that once that ball crosses the goal line, it's dead. So properly adjudicated, this would be a touchback. You have a kick into the end zone, or get the ball at 20. That is the correct ruling on this play. Now, let's say all this happens, you kind of get caught up in it. K's in, they kick their extra point, you're lining up for the kickoff, and all of a sudden the epiphany hits you. Oh yeah, we missed that. You can kill the play at that time, or stop the kickoff procedure, and you can go back and fix it. Because there's no timers run off the clock. The more important thing right there is to just go back and fix it. Now, you got to determine, which in this case is easy, because the outcome is touchback by R. But in case K recovered it back in the field of play, you kind of got to remember and determine where do they recover the ball. But the important thing here is, if that all kind of hits you after the fact, and we're not, 5 minutes later down the road, pretty soon. So whether line up for the PAT, line up for the kickoff, at that point, if you kind of realize what happened, fix it. It's perfectly okay to fix it at that point because nothing's really happened. The second, the new huddle, the screencast recording controls are right over the huddle playback controls. All right. So here it has a similar situation, except we're going to have a penalty while all this is going on. So I got the kick, this muff forward, and now we got a targeting penalty. And then in this case, R recovers the ball. So we'll watch it again, kickoff, it's a muff forward, targeting, R recovers the ball. So remember, a kick is a kick is a kick. We still have a legal kick. It has been muffed. There's no clear recovery when the penalty happens. Remember the enforcement for a penalty during a loose ball, and that would be a previous spot. So the correct enforcement here, we go back to a previous spot. 15 yards. I think I may have said this was covered by R. This is recovered by K. But K does not get to keep this ball. All right, same because of the penalty. So normal situation, you happen, muff, K recovers, they get the ball right there. But in this situation, ball's muffed, the kick was muffed, still have a kick, still have a kick, still have a kick, targeting, then the ball is recovered. So you have targeting during the loose ball, properly enforced, previous spot, 15-yard penalty against K. So that is this properly adjudicated. Now remember, again, like I said, still got a loose ball, kick is a kick is a kick, penalty happens during the loose ball, previous spot enforcement. So the last one we're going to look at this week, this happened during the playoffs last year. And you can see the situation at the top of the screen, or the scoreboard right here. Fourth quarter, 8.6 seconds. This is the home team kicking. They're down by 3. So this is to tie the game and send it into overtime. And this is a scrimmage kick. Scoring kicks are a scrimmage kick. Ball is blocked behind the line of scrimmage. Bat in the air. K picks it up and runs it into the end zone. Now, there's some things that we could talk about as far as the deeps go. Or the most part, this is properly officiated. Like I said, the only thing I would like to see, deeps coming out here at an angle more quicker. As a deep, once you read that the ball is going to be short of the uprights, not of the goal line, once you know for 100% fact it's going to be short of the uprights, you can go ahead and come out at an angle. Because once that ball is going to be short of the uprights, the most important line at that point becomes the goal line. Not the crossbar, the goal line. So once you read 100% accuracy, you're 100% sure that it's going to be short of the uprights, go ahead and come on out at an angle to that goal line. Communicate with your other deep. Say, hey, it's short, I'm moving up. Whatever you got to say. So that's mechanically, that's the only real thing I would say here. It also gives us a better look at what happens here, because there's a lot going on. You know, the big determining factor right now is, did R possess the ball right here? Like, did they have the ball and then they fumble it, or was it taken away? Deeps had the best view. I don't think that was the case. I think K just picked it up on the bounce and ran it in. Of course, everyone in the stadium thinks it's a K touchdown because, you know, no one knows the rule. And that's okay. Officials did a good job right here getting together. There's no signal. And that's the best thing. If you don't signal, because the worst thing to do is signal a touchdown, then you got to turn around and tell the coach, hey, we did that wrong. But the officials get together here, they talk about it, and the correct outcome was made legally. Because it is just be K ball right here where they picked it up, where they gained possession of the ball. That is going to be K spot. And of course, don't worry about some of this other stuff about players taking their helmets off, because it's kind of mass confusion here. No one knows what's going on. Let guys talk. Obviously, we don't want players getting a fight or anything, but we're not going to penalize players for having the helmets off or anything like that while we're trying to figure this out. There's a lot going on here. Like I said, mass confusion. Officials did a great job. Talked about it, got it right, especially in a situation like this. Because you also got to try to figure out what was the time. ECO help you out here. ECO, you got to know this rule as well. And also, you can probably help out too about where we're going to put the ball in play. So there's just three rules, right, or three plays that can help us figure out and help us remember kick is a kick is a kick and everything that goes on with it. All right. So I hope this was instructional for you. Hope you get a lot out of it, and we will try to get another video out later this week.